Bucharest is one of the most popular destinations among Erasmus students. If this is your Erasmus destination, or at least you're considering it, I'm Morgan from Erasmus Play. Except that I'm not. Who wrote that? I mean, you should check it first. Heads will roll. Okay, first, you should know that there have been some changes to this channel. And our community is growing, going farther and farther on your Erasmus. So we've decided that you should know the whole Erasmus Play team. Well, almost. Because some of us are more shy.
It's okay, Carolina, you're doing great.
I'm doing great! I am Carolina from Erasmus Play, and in this video I will give you all the information you need to make your experience in Bucharest unforgettable.
Brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique.
As always, we start with the accommodation. If you're wondering if it's better to live in a student residence or in a shared apartment, you should know that many students in Bucharest choose the first option, as the universities themselves assign public residences to students. But there are many students who decide to look for alternatives or private residence, since the public ones have this tendency to have very few spots. The most popular one is 𝑬𝒓𝒂𝒔𝒎𝒄, which has two different campuses, 𝑬𝒓𝒂𝒏𝒍𝒐𝒂𝒅 and 𝑬𝒓𝒂𝒔𝒎𝒄 and every year they are full of Erasmus students. There are also other residences as Westgate Studios, another private residence. However, if you choose to live in a shared apartment with other students, you should know that it's best to live near city center or your university. This way you can save time on your commute. The University of Bucharest is located in the Old Town. On the other hand, 𝒓𝒂𝒏 University is located in the south, in the Tineretululihu neighborhood. This is a very enjoyable area and it's very close to the metro. One of the universities that is farther from the city center is Roman American University. So it would be best to live between city center and that university, if that's your university, of course. And we move on to our favorite part of every guide, which is
Gastronomy!
Gastronomy, people! During your Erasmus in Romania, you will have the opportunity to taste all the typical dishes of Romanian cuisine, which is known for its great variety. Some of the most popular dishes you have to try are mămăligă. It is a kind of corn puree, usually ordered as a side dish, but you can also have it as a main course. I mean, no big deal.
No big deal.
Mitei or mici, grilled sausages prepared with a mixture of pork and beef, seasoned with garlic and spices. For sure you will find stalls on the street where you can buy some. Papanasi, there are fresh cheese fritters served with red fruit jam or sour cream. Ciorba, this is a sour soup that can be prepared in different ways depending on the ingredients that you use, like meat or vegetables. And of course, party is another point in our guide that you will never ever miss.
A little party never killed nobody.
If you like to party, you won't get bored in Bucharest. Students' parties are organized every week and there are many bars, clubs, discos that you can go out for a drink or a night out. If you like techno, there are some clubs that play this kind of music, like Nook and Control Club. Other popular places among students are Oxy Club, Pub El Comandante, and Pub El Dictador, where a drink costs around 15 leis, which would be like 3 euros. In general, in the old town of Bucharest, you will find many places, many bars where you can have a drink. As for the cost of living in Bucharest, we can say that it's quite affordable city. Although being the capital of Romania has its own consequences, having prices a little bit higher than the rest of Romania, it's still very economic city. As you may know, Romania is part of the European Union, but still it has its own currency. The currency in Romania is Romanian lei and is abbreviated as lei or RON. To be precise, 1 euro is approximately 5 lei, more or less. And obviously, one of your biggest expense will be on accommodation. A private room in a shared apartment might cost around 200 euros. The prices of residence dormitory can vary as they offer private rooms and shared ones. Another expense you will have in Bucharest will be on public transport. But don't you worry because it's very cheap. We recommend you to buy the transport pass to be able to take the metro, buses unlimited. There is a monthly pass that costs around 80 lei, but students can buy it at a half price discount by presenting their university student card. As for the places you must visit, Bucharest is a city that reflects its history and culture and its architecture. Here come some examples that you need to put on your must-see list in Bucharest. The Romanian Athenaeum. This neoclassical building is one of the most representative buildings in Bucharest and is the headquarters of the Romanian Philharmonic Orchestra. The ticket is only 2 euros.
Fair enough.
Palace of Parliament. It is the second biggest building in the world after Pentagon. This is one of the most impressive examples of Romanian architecture during the communist era. Firm Bucharest. This huge thermal spa is the biggest spa center in Europe, with swimming pools, saunas, pool bars, restaurants, and a water park with 10 slides. Stavropoleos Monastery. It is a Romanian Orthodox monastery from the early 18th century, and it is outstanding for its architecture. Herăstrău Park. It is the largest park in the city around Lake Herăstrău. There are also a few restaurants and cafeterias in the park, which makes it a perfect place to spend the day. And of course, one of the best parts of Erasmus program is the possibility to travel. From Bucharest, you can easily travel around the rest of the country as it's located in the center of Romania, but you can also travel to other European capitals. One of the best options to travel is take Flixbus, which operates throughout almost the whole continent with very cheap tickets. You can also travel by train, since from Bucharest train station you can easily go to Hungary, Bulgaria, Austria, or by plane, because Bucharest Airport is the principal airport in Romania, from which you can travel to over 100 destinations. Some of the trips that we recommend you to do from Bucharest are Brussels. This city has its origin in the 13th century and has one of the best preserved medieval old town in Europe, Bran Castle. This castle, known as Dracula's Castle, attracts plenty of tourists because of the popular belief that it was a residence of Vlad I. 𝑫𝒐𝒂𝒏𝒍𝒐𝒂𝒅. This is a small town of narrow, colorful alleys. Its historic center is listed as a UNESCO heritage site. Black Sea Coast. Destinations such as Mamaia, Constanta and 𝑬𝒓𝒂𝒔𝒎𝒄 are popular for the beaches and nightlife, especially in summer. Bukovina. This region is famous for its painted monasteries, declared UNESCO World Heritage Site as well. And finally, as a reminder, these are some of the tips that Erasmus Play prepared for you. First, and maybe the most important task on your to-do list, apply for the European health insurance card well in advance. Become a member of the Student Association in Bucharest and download the Erasmus Play app and meet other students going on Erasmus to Romania just like you. That's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any new video. As always, we'll leave links to our social networks below in the description box. And now that's it. Thank you for having me today and see you soon with new videos. Bye!